Dave. I can't stand where I live sometimes. I mean, people are saying I'm doing things and stuff like that. I don't have proof 'cause they all say no. But one thing I'm learning is I can't change what people do or say, but I can change how I handle it. Like I'm changing my mindset, basically doing what I got to do for me to get better. But it's like, why do people do things like that? But it's not just here; it's everywhere. People just nonsense. But it sucks being with people that you live around, starting stuff for no reason. But like I said, the only thing I can do is change how I handle it. Because I don't go outside much anymore because they're out. I try to avoid the drama as much as possible, but I'm in it, and I didn't even do anything, and I'm in it. Because people are just starting stuff for no reason. And where I live, there's nothing but drama, 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 drama. And I'm learning to change my mindset with it, my thought, being mindfulness. And one thing I'm learning is pay attention to my breathing, because that helps too, deep breathing. And one thing I am going to call is my peer support to change my mindset. So one thing I'm learning, if you're in depression, you're living in the past. If you're anxiety, you're living in the future. Like with people saying I'm doing things that I'm not. It's like I'm living in the future with the anxiety because I'm like trying to figure what's going to happen to me where I live. Are they going to kick me out? Are they going to, because people are starting stuff. And how do I know that's going to happen? So that's living in the future instead of, if you're living in the moment, you're in peace. And I'm learning to be in the moment, like when I'm doing things, pay attention to it. That's what I'm learning. Be mindfulness too. Not just change your thought pattern, be in mindfulness. Like when I smoke a cigarette, I'm enjoying it, I'm in the moment, smoking a cigarette or eating mindfulness. But it's hard sometimes. But I just started it, so it's new to me. So it's going to take time to get into the mindfulness and stuff like that. Nothing's quick. It all takes time. But being in the moment all the time is hard. It takes practice to be in mindfulness. And changing your thought pattern is hard too. Like when I'm outside, that's when my thought pattern goes negative, is because if there's people out where I live, because I'm thinking, what are they up to? What are they doing? So I try to bring that mind or the thought pattern back, and it takes practice, so it's going to take time. And like mindfulness, it takes time it's going to take practice to be mindfulness, to be in the moment. And one thing I'm learning is I'm eating slower and I'm enjoying my meal because I'm trying to be mindfulness in the texture, the taste, and all that. Mindfulness does help. But it doesn't help that I'm an introvert too. I like being alone. I enjoy being alone. So being around people doesn't help either. But I'm trying to. I can stay inside all day and be fine, but I like going outside because I like to be outside, but I don't like to be around people, and that's a problem to deal with for me, is not being afraid to be around people. What I got to work on, not being afraid to be around people. But I'm fine by myself all the time. I enjoy being by myself. It's pleasurable. But as soon as I go see people, I get anxiety. And I really sometimes don't know why I have the anxiety being around people. I just have it. And sometimes I'm just afraid of people in general. Being an introvert, you don't like being around people. But if, like I said, I fronted people here. They say, "Oh no, nothing going on, nothing going on." Nobody's saying nothing. I've even fronted staff, so sometimes I think it's just my mind making things up. I don't know, because you don't know if people are telling the truth anymore. But it's a struggle being around people, because I just don't want to be around people. And where I live, there's a lot of drama. Just too much drama. In a little bit, I'm going to call my peer support lines, because they're big help. Because sometimes I just need to change my thought pattern when I call them, and it does help me change my thought pattern. But I got to focus harder on being more in mindfulness than anything, and change my thought pattern when I'm around people. That's what I'm working on. I've been working on the last few days, changing my thought pattern and paying attention to my breathing. I know that helps. And one thing I discovered too is not just positive audiobooks, philosophy. There's a lot to philosophy. And I'm going to listen to that when I get done with this video. Listen to some philosophy or an audiobook. They both help.